Did you know that only 3 of people write down their goals, and they're 10 times more likely to achieve them? When it comes to setting goals, many of us think we're doing it right. But the truth is, most people don't really know where to start, or how to set effective goals that drive real results. In this video, we'll be breaking down the basics of goal setting, and giving you the tools you need to create a clear plan for achieving your dreams. So, why is goal setting so important? Well, for one thing, it helps you focus on what's truly important to you. By setting specific, measurable goals, you can eliminate distractions and stay on track, even when things get tough. And by writing down your goals, you're making a commitment to yourself to make them happen. It's a powerful mindset shift that can have a huge impact on your life. But before we dive in, let's talk about the types of goals you should be setting. There are 2 main types: short-term goals and long-term goals. Short-term goals are the small, achievable milestones that you can hit in a relatively short period of time, like a week or a month. Long-term goals, on the other hand, are the big, ambitious objectives that might take months or even years to achieve. Let's start with short-term goals. These are the perfect way to build momentum and get a sense of accomplishment. They're also a great way to test your goal-setting skills and see what works for you. For example, if you want to start a new exercise routine, a short-term goal might be to work out 3 times a week for the next month. This is a specific, measurable goal that you can easily track and achieve. Now, let's talk about the SMART criteria for setting goals. SMART is an acronym that stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. It's a framework that helps you create goals that are clear, actionable, and meaningful. Let's break it down. Specific. Your goal should clearly state what you want to achieve. Instead of saying, "I want to be healthier," say, "I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 3 months." Measurable. Your goal should be quantifiable so you can track progress. Instead of saying, "I want to be more productive," say, "I want to complete 3 projects per week for the next month." Achievable. Your goal should be challenging, but still attainable. Don't set yourself up for failure by aiming too high. Instead, say, "I want to learn a new language in the next year," rather than "I want to be fluent in Spanish by next week." Relevant. Your goal should align with your values and priorities. If you are not passionate about a particular goal, it's unlikely you'll stick to it. Instead, say, "I want to start a new business because I love entrepreneurship," rather than "I want to start a new business because my friends think it's a good idea." Time-bound. Your goal should have a specific deadline or time frame. This helps create a sense of urgency and focus. Instead of saying, "I want to travel more," say, "I want to visit 3 new countries in the next 2 years." Now, let's talk about the benefits of writing down your goals. When you put your goals in writing, you're making a commitment to yourself to make them happen. It's a powerful way to hold yourself accountable and stay motivated. And by reviewing your goals regularly, you can track your progress and adjust your plan as needed. But how do you make sure you stay on track? One key strategy is to break down your goals into smaller, actionable steps. This is called the goal ladder. By creating a series of smaller goals that lead up to the final objective, you can make the process feel less overwhelming and more manageable. For example, if your goal is to start a new business, a series of smaller goals might include researching the market and competition, creating a business plan and budget building, a team and establishing a network, launching the business and marketing it to customers. B. Breaking down your goals into smaller, actionable steps, you can create a clear plan for achieving success. Now, let's talk about the types of goals you should be setting. There are 4 main categories: career goals, financial goals, relationship goals, and personal goals. Career goals might include things like getting a promotion, starting a new business, or switching to a new industry. Financial goals might include things like saving for a down payment on a house, paying off debt, or building an emergency fund. Relationship goals might include things like building stronger relationships with family and friends, or finding a romantic partner. And personal goals might include things like learning a new skill, improving your physical health, or pursuing a hobby. When it comes to setting goals in these categories, it's essential to make sure they align with your values and priorities. Ask yourself, what's truly important to me? What am I passionate about? What do I value most in life? By setting goals that align with your core values, you can create a sense of purpose and direction that drives real results. Now, let's talk about the role of affirmations in goal setting. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself, often in the present tense, as if the goal has already been achieved. By using affirmations, you can rewire your brain to believe in yourself and your abilities, and create a positive mindset that supports success. For example, if your goal is to start a new business, an affirmation might be, "I am a successful entrepreneur who has built a thriving business." But how do you create effective affirmations? One key strategy is to focus on the positive rather than the negative. Instead of saying, "I don't want to fail," say, "I am capable and confident in my abilities." By focusing on the positive, you can create a more empowered mindset that drives real results. Now, let's talk about the importance of self-care and goal setting. When you're working towards a big goal, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and forget to take care of yourself. But self-care is essential for maintaining your physical, emotional, and mental health. By incorporating activities like exercise, meditation, and spending time with loved ones into your daily routine, you can create a sense of balance and well-being that supports success. But how do you prioritize self-care when you're busy working towards a goal? One key strategy is to schedule self-care into your daily routine. Whether it's taking a few minutes each day to meditate or setting aside an hour each week to exercise, make sure you're making time for activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit. Now, let's talk about the role of accountability in goal setting. When you're working towards a big goal, it's essential to have someone to hold you accountable and provide support. This might be a friend, a family member, or a professional coach. By sharing your goals with someone you trust, you can create a sense of responsibility and motivation that drives real results. But how do you find an accountability partner who's right for you? One key strategy is to look for someone who shares your values and priorities. Instead of choosing someone who's just a sounding board, choose someone who's invested in your success and willing to hold you accountable. Now, let's talk about the benefits of tracking your progress. When you track your progress, you can see how far you've come and make adjustments to your plan as needed. By using tools like spreadsheets, journals, or apps, you can create a clear picture of your progress and stay motivated. But how do you make tracking your progress a habit? One key strategy is to make it a regular part of your routine. Whether it's checking in with yourself each day or reviewing your progress each week, make sure you're making time to reflect on your progress and adjust your plan as needed. In conclusion, setting effective goals is a powerful way to create a clear plan for achieving success. By using the SMART criteria, creating a goal ladder, and incorporating affirmations, self-care, and accountability into your routine, you can drive real results and achieve your dreams. Don't forget to check out our next video where we'll be discussing the importance of creating a morning routine to boost your productivity and achieve your goals.